Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test test test. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1. Test 1 2 1 2. Okay. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, Josh, I'll get about this loud during the game. So if you can hear me right now, let me know how this sounds coming back to you. Just text me. Okay, sounds good, buddy. I'm not going to start till probably, 4 or 5 minutes to go in the clock. So it's just me. Dave's got to run the clock tonight down there, so it's just me. That makes sense. I've noticed with streaming, usually is about a minute, minute and 15 in that range. Very good point. Do you want me just to leave the computer here at the table since I'm coming back for the or the afternoon game on Wednesday? Okay, sounds. Okay, I'm going to start the stream in about 20 seconds. Welcome everyone live here to Tucker County High School, where tonight we have a big matchup of two teams in the same section in Class Single A, and two teams that I guess you could call it a friendly rivalry, but it's one that's going to go into the month of February for sure. It's Pendleton County and Tucker County tonight here on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page, being brought to you by TuckerCountySports.com and by St. George Medical Clinic. Chris George with you here this evening. It should be a heck of a ball game here. It's Pendleton County's year they've been looking forward to, and it's also Tucker County's year as well. Tucker County, though, have only played one game, and that was at Elkins. It's been over 2 weeks ago now, and they lost that one by 8, 54-46, and they look to rebound today against a game here with Pendleton that was scheduled to be played last Thursday. Pendleton had some flu-like symptoms throughout the program. They had to cancel the game, and that's why we're playing a day after Christmas here today at Tucker County High School. Well, it's Jeremy Botkin, the former Franklin Wildcat, comes back to coach his alma mater, the Upper Track native. He is here, and it's his second year at the helm of the Wildcats, and this will be his starting lineup tonight. At the point guard position, Dusty Smith, a 5'7 senior. Check that, a 5'7 junior, averaging 6 points per game. The other guard, Josiah Kimball, a 5'8 sophomore, averaging 11. And Clayton Kismore is the third guard. He's a 6'2 senior. He leads the team in scoring through the first 3 games at 25 points per game. The forwards, Jacob Beechler, the power forward, 6'5 and a senior, averaging 6 a game. And Chase Owens, they're high on him. It's kind of a fourth guard. Owens, 5'10, a freshman, averages 6 points per game. We'll see a lot of Braden Beechler, the cousin of Jacob. He'll be in there tonight as well. He averages 7 a game. For the Tucker County Mountain Lions, the guard tandem, 3 good ones. Trevin Bonner, a 5'11 sophomore, averaging 19 a game. Of course, remember, only 1 game played. Maddox Anderson, the other guard, 5'10 and a junior. He was scoreless at Elkins 2 weeks ago. Look for that to change. Levi Bennett, 6 foot and a senior, averaging 3 a game. And the forwards, Owen Knott, 6'5 and a junior, averaging 7. And Ashton Licklider, a 6'4 junior, averaging 8 points per game. Aaron Quattro, Garrett Wilfong, Ethan Rosenall will all see some playing time, and we may see some more players as well. Pendleton County 2-1, as I said. Their 2 wins are over Frankfort 75-43 and East Hardy 66-34. The lone loss came to Kaiser, first game of the year, 58-56, in which head coach Jeremy Bodkin said they had too many turnovers in that night, 22 turnovers, but he said they've improved a lot since then, which I'm sure Tucker County will as well. They got their first game in at Elkins, and what was supposed to be the first game was supposed to be the second game. The first game was canceled with East Hardy, and that will be made up Wednesday, JV at noon, varsity right around 1:30. That's all. Wednesday afternoon, I'll be here for that as well. But again, Tucker just looking to get some games in. It's a 4-game week for the Mountain Lions. I mentioned tonight here with Pendleton, obviously. Wednesday at East Hardy, just talked about that. And then they'll head down to Tug Valley for the holiday tournament. And they will take on Cameron on Thursday and Wesley Christian of Kentucky on Friday. And Daniel Helmick told me before the game, we just need to play games. No doubt about that, and I agree with him. Tucker County and Pendleton County should be a good one. Chris George here with you tonight. And it's my first chance to see the Mountain Lions up close. I did get to listen a little bit of the game with Elkins about a quarter and a half on my way back from Wheeling Park High School back on a couple weeks ago, basically now. And, first game things, a lot of mistakes here and there, missed shots, Then as the game went on, they got better and better and better, and they just kind of lost that lead in the fourth quarter. Pendleton County, as you see down below, wearing the road navy blue uniforms with the white numbers trimmed in that Columbia blue. Tucker County in the white uniforms with the black numbers. And no gold on the trim of the uniforms here tonight. So let's take a look at some of the sponsors here from TuckerCountySports.com. As we mentioned, St. George Medical Clinic. We want to thank you for providing the cameras both at the football field and here at the high school gymnasium as well. Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star. Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center of Southern States of Parsons. Mr. Pizza of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated. Kidwell Financial Service. Grand Slam Grill. And St. George Medical Clinic. Also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company. Kidwell Auto Parts. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Portland Acres. Mountain Valley Bank. Sirianni's Cafe. Specialized Podiatry Care. And by the Paint Store. I want to thank all those fine sponsors of TuckerCountySports.com here on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page. Well, we're going to have the national anthem here. We're going to pause. I'm going to mute the mic. We'll come back. We'll have tip and much more right after this here on TuckerCountySports.com on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page. Okay, national anthem is over with, and we're ready to go. Your referees from the Mon Valley Board, Bobby Clifton, Mitch Mail, and Todd Mullinex. Walking onto the floor, JV game earlier this evening, won by Tucker County. Final score 47-35. The jump center for the Mount Lions, Ashton Licklider, the 6'5" junior. And for the Wildcats, Jacob Beechler, 6'5" and a senior. His father, Travis, was in high school back when I was. I remember him. Travis was a very good baseball player for then Franklin High School. Okay, we're ready to go. This is a jam-packed house here tonight, as you see on your screen. Mitch Mail is ready. The ball is tossed in the air, tipped and controlled by Pendleton. They work into the front court. It's Beechler in the lane, backs up his defender Knotts, and Beechler puts up the one-handed runner in a nice little post move, and Pendleton County scores first. It's Jacob Beechler, and they lead 2-0, and they're going to play half-court man-to-man. Maddox Anderson with the basketball in the front court, works to the near side. Bottom of your screen. Looks inside, no one there. They go back out high to Bennett. Now they go top of the screen, and driving in is the impressive sophomore Trevin Bonner, and the layup is good with the left hand. Trevin Bonner scores 2, and we're tied up at 2 apiece. Back the other way come the Wildcats. Out high with it is Josiah Kimball. Between the circles against a Tucker County man. Swings it far side of the floor. With it now is the freshman Chase Owens. Owens back between the 2 circles of Dusty Smith, the 5'7" point guard, guarded by Maddox Anderson. Smith bounces at bottom of the screen. With it is the freshman. And he'll go in the lane and put it, actually, no, check that. That is Clayton Cosmore instead of the freshman Owens. So Cosmore scores 2, and they have a 4-2 lead. Back the other way comes the Mount Lions. Maddox Anderson swings it left wing into the corner now to Licklider. Back out high to Trevin Bonner. Bonner, the sophomore, back to Anderson between the 2 circles. Anderson, top of the circle, back to Levi Bennett. He dumps it right wing to Licklider. Licklider, as they play off him, feeds. Foul line, nice pass. Owen Knotts, the jumper is up, and it's good for Knotts. And that ties the game up at 2 apiece. Back come the Wildcats the other way with Dusty Smith. Smith swings it left side to Chase Owens. They tried to go inside. Owens is passed too tall and thrown away. Goes off the diving hands of Dusty Smith. Here comes Tucker with the basketball. It's Maddox Anderson. Anderson brings it across the timeline. Anderson looks right. Now goes high post to Licklider. Licklider turns, bounces it inside to the low post. Up with the one-handed hook shot. No good is Knotts. He gets his rebound back and misses the follow-up. A third chance. Licklider too strong off the window. And the rebound cleared by Jacob Beechler. Back come the Wildcats the other way in transition. Beechler finds Kimball, and Kimball is bumped and fouled by Trevin Bonner. His first, team's first. That comes with 5:56 to go in the quarter. You can see the scoreboard and the time on the bottom left corner of your screen. Now, it's kind of hard to see the clock, so I'll keep you abreast of that. Inbound, stolen by Licklider. Right out of the hands of the freshman on the inbounds play. Licklider hands it to Anderson. Anderson drives through the lane, pulls up. He walked with a good call. As he tried to pull up, he wanted to go inside, but he saw Beechler's hands extending up. And he tried to pull up and take a little jumper inside, and he slid that pivot foot. 4-4 the score. Back the other way comes Pendleton. Dusty Smith. High post to Beechler. Give and go back to Smith. He lost it. Out of bounds. Was it touched by Tucker? No, it was not. Mount Line basketball. Maddox Anderson scoreless against Elkins in the first game. Looking to get on here offensively tonight. Out high to Levi Bennett, left wing. Top of the circle to Licklider. Flashing out high to get it from Licklider is Owen Knotts. Back to Ashton. They'll work bottom of the screen. Long shot for two. Maddox Anderson scores it. Tucker up 6-4. Little 18-footer in the corner near side. And baseline drive by Cosmore. Shots blocked by Licklider. Taken down by Knotts. He'll hand it off to Levi Bennett. Pass up the floor. Comes to Maddox Anderson. Anderson with it through the lane. Anderson bounces it for Knotts. He gets it out to Bennett. He'll load up a three. It's off the front lip of the rim. No good. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the shooter, Bennett, and it goes to Pendleton County. 4:54 to go first quarter. 6-4 Tucker. Chris George with you here live on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page. A part of TuckerCountySports.com. And sponsored by St. George Medical Clinic. Driving the baseline near side and putting it off the window and scoring it. No help defense there as Dusty Smith ties it up at 6 apiece. Maddox Anderson back the other way. Anderson dumps it out high. Trevin Bonner deep on the right wing extended. Top of the screen. High post out high. They go to Licklider. Back bottom of the screen on the left side on the wing. It goes to Anderson. Anderson out to Bennett. Little straightaway three up. Got it. Levi Bennett for three. That gives Tucker the lead back at 9-6. Back come the Wildcats the other way. Through the lane. Josiah Kimball turns, shoots. 10-footer up, in. Count it. Kimball for two. Both teams hot here early. 9-8 is the Tucker 1-point lead. Bottom of the screen, it's Levi Bennett. Flashing out high, it's Licklider. They'll give him that shot. He won't take it now. Time or two, he may try to pull the trigger. Now Maddox Anderson holds the ball with his right hand. Delivers it, right wing extended, top of the screen to Trevin Bonner. Back out high to Licklider. Back, left corner, three. Bennett missed everything. Rebound, weak side, and a shot by Licklider, no good. Bonner cleans it up on the left block, and Trevin Bonner puts it up and in. Bonner with four. Quickly back comes Pendleton the other way, and nice drive by Cosmore, and he finds the freshman Owens, and he'll shoot it and score it for two more. 11-10 Tucker. 3:05 to go first quarter play. Licklider left corner. Back out high. It goes to Bonner on the wing left side. Into the post. Knotts double teamed in the post, and we're going to have a foul against Tucker, or against Pendleton, I should say. And that is going to be called against Clayton Cosmore, his first, team's first. As they doubled Knotts in the post left block. Licklider will come out. Sub into the game for the Mountain Lions. We'll get that for you in just a minute. It is Aaron Quattro, the 6'1 senior guard. Quattro, left corner to Bennett. Back to Quattro, top of the circle. Pendleton playing a 2-3 zone. And inside ball gets deflected. They're going to say it's off of Tucker, out of bounds. The Mountain Lions turn it over. $11-10 the score. 2:40 to go first quarter of play. Tucker by a point. Pendleton with the ball. Dusty Smith starts on his dribble drive. Bounces it in the lane. And Owens has it. And then he tried to bounce it out. Top of the screen. Deep left corner. It goes through the legs of Josiah Kimball. That's a turnover. Braden Beechler, the cousin of Jacob, into the game. He's a 6-foot senior. Tucker up by a point. Maddox Anderson with the basketball. Anderson. Pendleton goes back to man-to-man. Hands it off to Bonner. Bonner at the foul line, spins his way, and he's fouled going up for a shot. Good dribble drive take as he switched to the left hand, and in doing so, Jacob Beechler fouled him. For Jacob, that's his first, team second. And that'll send the sophomore Trevin Bonner at the line to our left to shoot two. Foul shot in the air. It's good for Trevin. Garrett Wilfong in for Tucker. Coming out is Owen Knotts. Wilfong is a 6'3 sophomore, averages 4 a game. Second free throw. Bonner in and out, no good. Rebound. Jacob Beechler for the Wildcats. Here they come into the front court with Dusty Smith. Out high is Beechler, back to Smith between the circles. Beechler sets a screen. Gets it back, does Beechler. Top of the foul line extended. Long 18-footer up and in for Beechler. That's Jacob Beechler for 2 more. He has 4. And we're tied at 12. Both teams hot early here offensively. Anderson, one-on-one with Josiah Kimball. They go to Quattro, left wing. Back out high to Bennett. And Bennett gets it to Wilfong, and he throws it away. Stolen by Beechler. Back comes Pendleton. Dusty Smith at the foul line. Comes near side with it to Braden Beechler. And as he enters the post, Levi Bennett fouls Clayton Cosmore. Baseline on the near side. So for Bennett, that's his first. Inbounds comes to Cosmore. Back out high to Bennett. Inside, cutting to the basket. Going up for the shot. No good by Cosmore, and a rebound down to Tucker County. And here comes Aaron Quattro with it in the front court. Quattro underhands it to Maddox Anderson. Anderson pulls up, long 18-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound, shot blocked inside by Jacob Beechler, and following up the miss on the rebound for Tucker is Ethan Rosenall. He got the first rebound, and then he followed up with the second. Rosenall for his first 2 points. Tucker by 2, and underneath, Cosmore under the basket on the baseline is fouled. Let's see who they get. And that foul for Tucker is on Rosenall. That's his first, team second. Inbounds deflected, and it's off of Pendleton. Out of bounds it goes to Tucker. Tucker basketball. Trevin Bonner with it. Out high, dribbles now through the lane. Bonner up with the right hand. He puts it up and in. A little teardrop for Trevin Bonner. Bonner now with 7 points, and it's 16-12 Tucker. Boy, Trevin Bonner, really a much improved player. We knew how skilled he was a year ago as a freshman, but we're seeing it in full display here. Maddox Anderson on the other end commits the foul, his first, team's third. And the ball inbounded, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Rosenall. And 5-second call, so Pendleton turns it back over. Good defense on the inbounds for Tucker. Okay, here comes Trevin Bonner. Bonner with the ball. Hands it off to Bennett. Back to Bonner. Bonner through the lane again, and he lost it going up. It goes off of Pendleton, out of bounds though. We'll stay right here. Tucker to inbound it. And they throw it away. Stolen by Tucker, or by Pendleton. Josiah Kimball. Kimball tried to dribble the ball down the floor, and he lost it out of bounds himself. So Pendleton turns it right back over. How about that? Okay, back comes the Mountain Lions. 3 in the left corner, blocked, and a foul called against Pendleton County, and it's going to go against Dusty Smith on the three-point attempt. Bottom of the screen by Aaron Quattro. So that'll send to the line. Should be 3 for Quattro here. Foul shot number 1 is good for Quattro. 17-12. And the second one's good. He'll have one more. Aaron Quattro. No good on the third. And then the rebound down to Tucker County's Will Fong. Kick out Bennett for 3 at the buzzer, and it does not go. In the first quarter, Tucker leads 18-12. We'll come back to the second quarter right after this. Getting ready to start the second quarter of play here at Tucker County. Our score is the Mountain Lions 18 and Pendleton County 12. And take a look at some individual scoring here in this first half for the Wildcats. 4 points for Jacob Leachler to lead the way there. And for Tucker County, scoring for them, 7 for Trevin Bonner, 3 for Levi Bennett, and 2 apiece for Maddox Anderson, Owen Knotts, Aaron Quattro, and Ethan Rosenall. Anderson back to in the left corner. It goes to Licklider to the high post. Owen Knotts. Knotts turns, looks, and he'll find Maddox Anderson. His 3 up, no good. And the rebound down to Levi Bennett. Second chance here. Tucker County doing a good job on the offensive glass. Maddox Anderson with it out high, bottom of the screen. That's the left wing extended. Finds Levi Bennett, straightaway 3. Bennett rolled off the rim, unkind, no good. And the rebound off of Ashton Licklider goes out of bounds. Ball to Pendleton County. 18-12 here. Here comes Pendleton County's Dusty Smith. Smith works to the far side of the floor, which is the top of your screen. Back out high to Kimball, head of the key. Kimball inside, backdoor Smith, cuts to the basket, reverse layup is good. They forgot Smith, left him free on the baseline, 18-14. Back comes Tucker the other way with Anderson. Anderson, high post, it goes to Licklider. Licklider backs against Beechler, he's much stronger, and then he lost it, recovered by Knotts. His shot no good, rebound Beechler. Back comes Pendleton, quickly the other way. Teardrop, Kazmore in the lane, no good, rebound cleared. Tucker County. Quickly Anderson up the floor. Maddox with it through the lane. Still has the dribble. Pulls up the foul line. Goes inside to Knotts. Knotts goes left block. Licklider. Licklider puts it up and in. That's Ashton's first 2 of this game. 20-14 in favor of Tucker County. And back they come with it. Tugging a jersey out high. It's Dusty Smith. He'll work far side of the floor. They go inside to Braden Breechler. Back out to Smith. Ball is loose. Stolen by Tucker. Down the floor. Laying it up and in for 2 is Maddox Anderson. Scores his 4th point. And Tucker County, or check that, Pendleton County is going to call a timeout. 30-second timeout called by Pendleton County head coach Jeremy Botkin. And this TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County YouTube page is being sponsored by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Mr. Pizza Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated. United Financial Service, Grand Slam Grill, and by St. George Medical Clinic. Tucker with their largest lead now at 8, 22-14. And Pendleton will have the basketball. And it's Dusty Smith into the front court. Smith works it near side, bottom of your screen. Fakes the three. Between the circles, pass to Kimball, far side. It goes to Braden Beechler inside to his cousin Jacob, and he's fouled on a push. That's the 14th foul against Tucker and the first on Owen Knotts. Pendleton inbounded. Owens. Ball deflected back out of bounds. Stays of Pendleton County. And no re-enter the ball. Owens looks to get in under his basket, lobs it out high. Now they can go back and get it in the backcourt if they touch it first, and they do. It's Josiah Kimball. Kimball works it back in the front court, finds Owens back inside, and his shot was blocked by Licklider. Owens gets it back and puts it up and in. Chase Owens with 4. He's only a freshman. He's impressive. 22-16. Back comes Tucker. Bonner through the lane, spins through a double team, and he is called for traveling. He's so quick, I couldn't quite tell, but Bobby Clifton right there on the spot. Back come the Wildcats, Dusty Smith. Smith works near side, and reaching in and fouling him is Anderson. Tried to go for a steal, and he reached through Smith in the process. Anderson, that's his second. Now, he got in foul trouble against Elkins last game. Cosmore to inbound it right beside the Tucker bench, bottom of your screen. Aaron Quattro back in for the Mount Lions. Anderson comes out with those 2 fouls. 5:17 to go first half. Cosmore's pass deflected, and it goes back out of bounds to Pendleton. Cosmore scored 20, came in averaging 25 in his first 3 games. So far tonight, only 2. So Tucker really paying attention to him so far in his first half, like we expected. He gets an inbound, bottom of the screen to Chase Owens, to Jacob Beechler. He jab steps, now puts it to the floor, back to Owens. 3 in the air, near side, it's good. Chase Owens. Owens now with 7 points, and the lead down to 3. 22-19. Levi Bennett right side on the wing. Back out high to Licklider. Left side to Knotts. Knotts to a cutting Bennett. Bennett put it up good. He went with the right hand on the left side. Nonetheless, still goes for Levi Bennett. He has 5 points, and it's 24-19. It's a 5-point Mount Lion lead. Here they come. Josiah Kimball now with it out high. Kimball with it. Finds Cosmore. Cosmore, that's Clayton in the lane. Backs up against Licklider. That ball went over and back, but they're saying it was tipped. Todd Malneck said the ball was tipped by Tucker. It allowed Pendleton to go back and retrieve it. Dusty Smith, near side corner double team. Goes inside. Cosmore up with the right hand, scores it. 24-21. Boy, these two teams playing like it's already February. Out high, 25 feet away, top of the screen. Reaching in for them and fouling is Dusty Smith, and that's his second. The 14th foul on the Wildcats. It'll be a far side inbound deep in the front court for Levi Bennett. Dustin Van Devender, the 5'9 senior, averages 4 a game in now for the Wildcats. 4:01 to go in the first half. 24-21 is your Tucker 3-point lead. Trevin Bonner out high. It's Quattro, left wing. Quattro around the screen, pulls up at the foul line. The shot strong off the rim, no good. Rebound, Cosmore. Quickly back the other way comes Pendleton. Cosmore struggles with his dribble, then throws it up and in. Tucker did not get back defensively there, and the lead is down to 1. It was at 8, now it's at 1, 24-23. Boy, both these teams really playing well here tonight. Trevin Bonner, dribble handoff to Quattro. There was some weave action out high. To Bennett. Bennett pushes it near side. Bomb the screen. Up for 3. Bonner! And the sophomore hits it. 10 for Trevin. Lead back to 4, 27-23. 3:10 to go first half. Chris George with you here at Tucker. Cosmore at the foul line. Goes inside on a bounce to the freshman Owens. He puts it up and scores it and draws the foul. And for the Mountain Lions, that foul is going to be on whom? We'll see. I think it's on Bennett, and it is Levi Bennett's second foul. So the freshman Owens at the line to try to convert on a three-point play. And he now has 10 points. So two underclassmen, the freshman Owens with 10, and the sophomore Trevin Bonner likewise with 10. Lead down to one again, 27-26. Long three, Bonner again. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, hustled and retrieved by Garrett Wilfong. And he gets it to Bonner. Bonner whip around pass, left block to Licklider. He goes up for the shot, he's fouled. So Licklider will be at the line to shoot two. First time at the line for him. Dustin Van Deventer, the foul for Pendleton, his first, team's fifth. Licklider, free throw, up, and it's good. Well, I can't tell you how impressed I am with how well these two teams are playing. And how I knew they would play hard, yes, but they're executing offensively, both teams, really. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tapped out by, I thought it was Pendleton. Last touch, no, by Tucker instead. I thought Beechler, that's Jacob Beechler, I thought he was the one that slapped it out, but I am mistaken. Pendleton ball, Josiah Kimball will bring it up now. Dusty Smith on the bench of those two fouls. Kimball, near side, bombing your screen, goes into low post. And that is Beechler. Beechler puts it up, no good, gets it back, follows it up and scores it. Jacob Beechler with 6. And it's now tied at 28. Bonner quickly back the other way, hands it to Aaron Quattro, top of the circle, extended out high. Quattro left side to Bonner on the wing, bombing your screen. Back out it goes. Rosenall, quick release three, and he banked it in good. Ethan Rosenall with his 5th point. Lead at 3. 2 minutes to go first half. Kimball leans and drives, and he pushes it off the window and scores 2. Kimball with his 4th point. 31-30. Bonner. Deep right side to Rosenall. Top of the circle goes to Wilfong. Back left side to Bonner. Bonner crosses over, dribbles left baseline. Shot block, no good. Rebound, Beechler, foul, Tucker. So Wilfong picks up the foul. He'll stay in there. And they'll send Beechler at the line. Licklider back in. Free throw, back rim, no good. Rebound by the Mountain Lions. And a foul against Clayton Cosmore. Clear in the backcourt, he'll reach in. Be his second, team 6th. Sixteen fouls, so they'll have to inbound it. Will Tucker, and it'll be three-quarter court inbound in front of their bench by Quattro. 31-30 is the Mountain Lions' 1-point lead. Trevin Bonner with it, far side of the floor. Rosenall puts up a shot, no good. And here comes the rebound. And going the other way, they throw it away. Diving and trying to get to it was Chase Owens. It goes off him out of bounds. Okay, Tucker County basketball. Quattro with it. Working around the perimeter. Robeson. Top of the circle, head fake. Rosenall, step back, puts up a 3 off the right side of the rim, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Good hustle there for Pendleton. And that should be off Josiah Kimball. And the referees get together and make the right call. This is Tucker ball. And they do get it right. They initially signaled Pendleton ball, but that was clearly off of Kimball. Rosenwald inbounded underneath. Rosenwald gets it in. Quattro, three, up. Nope, he walked before he lifted the shot in the air. So Rosenwald got it in to Quattro, and he tried to get the three in the air, but he walked before he shot the basketball. 50 seconds to go. 31-30 is the Tucker 1-point lead. They've led the entire way. Been several ties. But Pendleton was once down 8, now down 1, trying to take the lead here on this end. Cosmore dribbled it off his foot, stolen by Trevin Bonner. He needs a guard to come to him, and it's Quattro. 30 seconds to go. Quattro to Bonner. Bonner through the lane. Shot blocked by Jacob Beechler, and it goes out of bounds off Beechler. Ball stays with the Mount Lions. Quattro to inbound it underneath. Quattro slaps the basketball, gets it into Licklider. Licklider lost as he fell to the floor, but he saves it to Quattro, deep far side corner. Robeson backs in, and he's fouled. And he'll be at the line to shoot 2. Foul called against Chase Owens. That's his first. And the free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebound down to Beechler. (31-30), 10 seconds to go. And Pendleton asks for a timeout. That comes to 7.9, 30-second timeout for the Wildcats. And we'll keep it right here, 31-30 Tucker. This Tucker County Sports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page is being brought to you also by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Specialized Podiatry Care, and by the Paint Store. Okay, here we go. Half-court inbound coming here for Cosmore. Clayton gets it in the backcourt to Kimball. Josiah Kimball brings it across the timeline. Kimball gets it back. Long 40-footer at the buzzer is no good. Halftime here at Tucker. It's been a good one. 31-30 is the Mount Lions lead. Stay tuned. We'll come back for our halftime show right after this on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page. Chris George with you back here at halftime here at Tucker County High School. 31-30 is the Mount Lions lead. Tucker led the entire first half, but it was back and forth. There were a few ties early. Tucker led by as many as 8 at one point. But then Pendleton cut that back to 1 multiple times. Tucker then extended out to about 4 or 3, but each time Pendleton would keep cutting it back to 1. Thanks in large part to a second quarter where they outscored the Mount Lions 18-13. Let's take a look at the first half stats. First for Pendleton County, they were led by 2 different players in scoring in the first half. Actually, no, check that, I'm wrong. They led in scoring by their freshman, Chase Owens, 10 points, 3 twos, 1 3, and 1 for 1 to line for his 10. 6 points apiece for Clayton Kismore and Jacob Beechler. 4 points apiece, likewise for Dusty Smith and Josiah Kimball. 14 field goals in the first half for the Wildcats, 1 being a 3, 1 for 1 to line, 30 points. He scored 12 in the first, 18 in the second, like I said earlier. For Tucker, 10 points for Trevin Bonner to lead the way, 3 twos, 1 3, 1 for 2 at the line. Maddox Anderson, 2 field goals for 4 points. Levi Bennett, a 3 and a 2 for his 5 points. Owen Knotts, 1 basket for 2 points. Ashton Licklider, 1 2-point field goal, 1 for 2 at the line, 3. Aaron Quattro, 2 for 3 at the line, 2 points. And Ethan Rosenall, good job off the bench, 5 points on a 3 and a 2. Garrett Wilfong, 0 for 1 at the line. He did not score. 12 field goals for the Mount Lions in the first half, 3 of them being threes, but 4 for 8 at the foul line. That's 50%. That's got to get better here in this second half. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast here live on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page is being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic. Also, Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center and Southern Estates of Parsons. Mr. Pizza of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated. United Financial Service, Grand Slam Grill, and by St. George Medical Clinic. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company. Kidwell Auto Parts. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Specialized Podiatry Care, and by the Paint Store. And I want to thank all those fine sponsors, plus St. George Medical Clinic allowing us to be here tonight. Of course, St. George Medical Clinic is the sponsor for the huddle cameras, both at the high school gymnasium and then at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field in downtown Parsons. Halftime once again, 31-30. And keys to second half, if you're Tucker County, you got to stop the transition game. Right now, Pendleton County doing a good job in transition. Tucker not matching up defensively in transition. That's one thing. Number 2, Chase Owens, find him. He's hot in the first half. They've done a great job on Clayton Kismore. He came in averaging 25. Hill Kismore to 6 in the first half. One thing I'm noticing, Pendleton, they move really well without the basketball. So once they give up the ball, you got to find your man and stay with him, because they have done a good job of moving away from the ball and moving to get open to create them some open shots inside. For Tucker County, keep doing what you do. Try to keep pounding inside. Jacob Beecher's been a problem. He's had multiple block shots in this game. He only has 1 first half foul, so you'd like to get a couple more on him. I think our big guys are doing a good job rebounding, but they've got to finish better around the rim. And really, that's about all I can say as far as finding some negatives, because it was a really well-played first half offensively for both teams. I think both coaches will be much more pleased if they played better defense. And but you know what? This early in the year, game 2 for Tucker, game 4 for Pendleton. This looks like a February game, the way they're executing on offense. Okay, second half about to begin. Pendleton County will have the basketball. They'll work towards your left side of your screen. Dusty Smith had 2 first half fouls back in there now for the Wildcats. Both teams have been playing man the entire way. We did see a 2-3 zone early from Pendleton. Kismore dribbled it out of bounds. So Kismore turns it over, and the ball goes back to Tucker. So one thing Jeremy Botkins, I'm sure at halftime, discussed, we've got to stop turning the basketball over, and that was one of the reasons why they lost to Kaiser in the first game of their season. 22 turnovers there, and they've turned it over a good bit here tonight. Maddox Anderson loads up a three. Top of the circle, no good. Bonner skies for the rebound. Puts up the shot, no good. Partially blocked by Beechler. Back comes Pendleton the other way with Clayton Cosmore. Cosmore, top of the circle, backs up a bit, hands it off to Josiah Kimball. Deep on the left wing extended. He bounces it left corner to Beechler. Beechler whips the pass into the backcourt. That should be off. Oh, they're going to say deflected by Maddox Anderson. So Pendleton's allowed to go back and pick it up. That's Dusty Smith. Smith, left corner. Top of the circle to Cosmore. He'll load up a long three off the rim. No good. Rebound. Trevin Bonner. Back comes Tucker and Bonner. Bonner drives in the lane. Puts up the shot, blocked again by Beechler. Boy, Beechler's had himself a block party tonight. He's had 5 or 6 of them so far in this game. He's got long arms. That's what helps him. That's 6'5", but his wingspan's much taller than that. Inbounds, far side of the floor to Owen Knotts. Knotts gets it back to Bennett. Between the two circles to Trevin Bonner. Bonner calls the play. 6:35 to go here in the third. 1 point Tucker lead. Licklider, they tried to go high-low, and they throw it away. Licklider's pass stolen by Cosmore. Clayton drives, and he had his pocket pick and stripped by Maddox Anderson. Back comes Tucker. Anderson, top of the foul line, pulls up, gets it to Bonner. Bonner fakes, left side, Bennett, back out high to Anderson. Well, looks like both teams have picked up their defense here in this third quarter like I thought they would. Bennett, right wing, bottom of your screen, back out to Anderson. Straightaway three ball, up, back iron, no. Rebound, Jacob Beechler. And back comes Pendleton County. Dusty Smith. High post, it goes to Cosmore. Cosmore hands it off to Josiah Kimball. Kimball in the lane, back out to Cosmore, right wing. Cosmore looks inside. They're trying to find Beechler, and they wanted to. Cosmore wants a screen. He doesn't get it. He'll dribble it himself, and as the ball trickles out of bounds, it's last touched by the Mount Lions. 31-30 is the Tucker lead with 5:41 to go in the third. Owens inbounds it to Kimball. He'll load up a contested three. Top of the screen, no good. Rebound, Bennett. And here comes Tucker back the other way. To Maddox Anderson. Anderson, top of the screen to Trevin Bonner. Bonner back out high to Knotts. Knotts, bottom of your screen on the right wing. Anderson, another three, another miss. And the rebound, Chase Owens. To Cosmore, lead pass ahead to Kimball. Kimball, a little fadeaway jumper from the baseline left, no good. Rebound, Owen Knotts. Back comes Tucker in transition to Bonner. Bonner dribbles far side of the floor. Finds Anderson deep left corner, top of your screen. Flashing out high post is Licklider. To Bonner. And Bonner says spread, spread, spread. So they want to spread the floor. Bonner drives, hands it off to Anderson, top of the circle. Anderson with it. He'll shoot another three. And this one goes in for Maddox Anderson. Well, you knew sooner or later it was going to fall for the junior, and it does there. Anderson with 7 points. And it's 34-30. Dusty Smith. Back and forth with Kimball. Back to Smith. Smith works it. Bottom of your screen. Left baseline. And a nice strip and a steal from Cosmore by Licklider. Licklider pass deflected ahead to Bonner. Bonner puts it up. Good balance. Body control by Bonner. He lays it up and in for his 12th point. 36-30. Josiah Kimball taps his head. Bounces it deep right side in the corner. Goes to Owens, the freshman. Owens pass deflected. And Anderson hustles after it. Misses the layup. A trailing the play was Levi Bennett. He puts it up and in. Good trail the play by Levi Bennett. And the hustle pays off. He scores his 7th point. The lead quickly at 8. That matches the largest lead, 38-30. Baseline left dribble drive by Cosmore. Bounces it out high on the right wing deep to Kimball. Inside his pass overplayed, stolen by Levi Bennett. Back comes Tucker off another turnover to Anderson. Boy, Tucker's really played pretty good defense here in this third quarter early. High post. Knotts back to Anderson between the two circles. He'll back it up a bit, dribble between the legs. And they go high-low. Bonner gets it from Licklider. Bonner is tied up, and the arrow stays of Tucker. .323 to go in the third quarter. 38-30 is the Mount Lions lead. A long three. Anderson back of the rim. from the left corner. Rebound, Dusty Smith. Quickly back the other way comes Smith. Hands it to Kimball, trailing him on the right side. Kimball inside, and a foul on Licklider, overplaying the post. So Licklider picks up his first foul, team's first as well, the second half. It's a floor foul, non-shooting, and the ball remains with Pendleton County. 38-30, they trail. Clayton Cosmore, right corner. He's been held to 6 points so far tonight. Feeds to Jacob Beechler straight away. Beechler hands it off to Kimball. Josiah Kimball with it. Far side to Beechler on the wing, right side. Top of the screen, dribble handoff to Kimball. He fell down. That should have been a walk. No call. They play on. Cosmore against Licklider. Throws it up off the glass. No good, and Licklider picks up his second foul. Daniel Helmick wants to travel out high on Kimball, and they missed that call. And you probably saw it on your screens back home or wherever you may be. And at the line, Cosmore to shoot two. Free throw up and in. Pendleton, only one free throw attempted in the first half, and it was made by Owens. It's not a Pendleton team that gets to the line a lot because they don't drive there. They use their half-court offense to set up their points or their offensive rebounding from Jacob Beechler. Second free throw by Cosmore is good, and it's 38-32. At least that's how it's been in this game so far. Bennett out high, bottom of the screen on the right wing with the basketball. Top of the circle goes to Licklider. His pass, far side, Knotts pulls up, 15-footer off the rim, no. Rebound, Jacob Beechler. Beechler gets it up the floor. Cosmore hits the side of the backboard, no good on the runner. Gets his own rebound back against Licklider. Licklider partially blocks his shot. Ball taken on the rebound, down by Bennett. Good defense there. Tucker with the basketball. Anderson, top of the key. Bounces it behind him to Bonner. Trevin Bonner with it, and he'll back it up a bit. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Tucker leads 38-32. They've held Pendleton to 2 points so far in this quarter. Through the lane, Anderson pulls up, 12-footer up and in for the junior Maddox Anderson. 9 for him. 40-32, lead back to 8. Dusty Smith pulls up on his dribble. High post pass deflected. They double the screen, and from behind stealing it is Knotts. Knotts gets it back from Anderson. Unselfish pass to Licklider. Another block shot for Beechler, but then a steal, and Licklider is the beneficiary of that steal, and he gets a loose ball, and he puts it up and in. 5 for Licklider, 42-32. And Licklider tried to overplay the post. Actually, no, check that. That was Owen Knotts, not Licklider, and Knotts slapped it out of bounds. Braden Beechler checks in for Clayton Cosmore. So both Beechler boys, they're cousins. Into the game now for the Wildcats. Chase Owens to inbound it. Does, deep in the right wing, extend to Josiah Kimball. He'll back it up near the timeline to restart. He taps his head. These Pendleton County guards pick up their dribble out high a lot. Something I've noticed in this game. Long straightaway three, missed badly by Jacob Beechler. Rebound down to the mountain lines. Here they come with Bonner. Bonner pulls up. Nice job. 15-footer off the iron. No good. Rebound, Licklider. Another block for Jacob Beechler. I don't know how many blocks he's had, but he's got to be close to 10. We got to go up in him more and create that contact and get the foul because our post players, Knotts and Licklider, are stronger than Jacob Beechler. We got to go up in his body and get that contact and the foul. Long three, left corner, up, no good by Kimball, and the rebound deflected to Maddox Anderson. 42-32, 10-point Tucker lead, 19 seconds to go, third quarter. Bonner open for three, back iron, no, rebound, Knotts. Knotts under the basket. Go up in. There you go. Good job. Owen Knotts goes up amongst the timber and goes into him, and he's fouled. And that's Owens for Tucker, or for Pendleton. That's his second, team's first. And now referee Bobby Clifton talking to both Jacob Beechler and Ashton Licklider. At the line, Knotts to shoot a pair. Foul shot number one is good. Ethan Rosenall comes in, as does Aaron Quattro for the Mountain Lions. 43-32, largest lead now at 11. Second foul shot, good. 12-point lead, that's their largest right now. Pendleton has been held to 2 free throws from Clayton Cosmore, 0 field goals in this third quarter unless they can make a basket here in this final 10 seconds. Jacob Beecher inbounds it to Josiah Kimball. Kimball brings it in the timeline, clock at 5. Kimball fouled, driving to the basket. I think it's on Anderson. We'll see. And if so, that's his third. It is. So Maddox Anderson picks up his third. Now remember, he had 4 fouls against Elkins the first game and was in foul trouble that entire fourth quarter, and he's going to be in that situation tonight. Free throw up and in for Kimball. With 3.2 to go in the third. 44-33, Tucker. Second foul shot up. Got it. 44-34, half court heave. Banked off the iron, unkind, no good. Almost went for the Mountain Lions. Aaron Quattro. That would have been pretty. Into 3. Tucker County 44, Pendleton 34. We'll come back with our final quarter right after this on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page, a part of TuckerCountySports.com. So in that quarter, Tucker County not only established their largest lead of the night at 12, they outscored the Wildcats 13-4 and held Pendleton to without a field goal in the third quarter. So we knew that there'll be some defensive adjustments at the half with how well both teams played offensively in the first half, minus the turnovers. And Tucker locked down defensively there in the half court. And that's what led this team to all the wins they had a year ago, was their defense. And most of the kids returned from a year ago, plus some added offense with Trevin Bonner and everyone else getting a year better. The defense still should be the same every night. I don't think Coach Helmick was happy with his defense in the first half. He liked his effort, but better execution, and the effort remains in the second. Pendleton basketball. Kimball, right side to Dusty Smith in the corner. Smith bounces it inside. Ball goes through the lane, out of bounds. Last touch by the Mountain Lions. Looked like it was off a Licklider last. Pendleton inbound it underneath the basket. And they get it in the lane. Jacob Beecher left block, puts it up over the rim, no good. And he is fouled. So foul come up against the Mountain Lions. There were a couple players there, and it's going to be a Licklider, and that's his third. So Licklider didn't have any fouls at the half and picked up 2 in the third, now 1 in the fourth. Beecher's free throw. That's Jacob Beecher. It's up, and it's good for his 7th point. Owen Knotts will come in to replace Ashton Licklider. So Coach Helmick, just like the first game at Elkins, is going to have Licklider and Anderson in foul trouble in this fourth quarter. Both have 3 fouls. Beecher missed the sec. Rebound. Garrett Wilfong had it taken away by the freshman Owens. Second chance here for the Wildcats. Long 3. Kimball, lefty, missed, no good. Rebound. Dusty Smith. Third chance for the Wildcats. Kimball up with another 3. In and out, no good, and finally cleared by Ethan Rosenall. 44-35, 9-point Mountain Lion lead. 7:18 to go. Bonner through the lane. Dishes it to Quattro for 3. No good. Rebound cleared by Clayton Cosmore. Cosmore has been held to 8 in this game. Came in averaging 25 through the first 3. Get it to Dusty Smith. Back left side to Owens, the freshman, who had 10 first half points. Back out to Kimball. Josiah with it. Bounces it far side of the floor. Top of the screen to Smith, into the lane. Kimball's pass into the lane to Cosmore, and Wilfong blocks his shot out of bounds. Ball stays at Pendleton. 6:48 to go in this game, 44-35. Owens inbounds it out high to Smith, and he'll back it out. Tucker plays man. Smith, right side on the wing, extended, top of the screen, pulls up on his dribble. Boy, these Pendleton guards really pull up on the dribble a lot deep in that front court. Kimball out high to Cosmore. Cosmore cuts, shoots over the rim, no good. He was intimidated by the long arms of Garrett Wilfong. And then Rosenall anticipated Knotts would be down low. Knotts flashed out high, and miscommunication results in a Tucker turnover on this end. 6:19 to go, 44-35. This game is far from over with. Pendleton still has yet to score a field goal in the second half. All their points have been from the foul line. Jab step by Dusty Smith. Now he'll dribble it. Right side, passes it to Kimball. Kimball up with a 15-footer. Foul line extended to right. No good. And the foul on the shot. They'll go back to the line. Aaron Quattro for Tucker, the foul. That's his first, team's fifth. So Kimball at the line, 2 for 2 in this game tonight, has 2 here. Free throw is good. 7 points for Kimball. 44-36, Tucker. He'll have one more. It's in the air. Got it. Foul line keeping the Wildcats in this. They'll go to a 2-2-1 full court press. And Tucker gets it in the front court barely to Knotts. Knotts finds Bonner. Bonner drives, stops, dishes it out. Quattro for 3, and he hits it. Aaron Quattro, the senior. 47-37, lead back to 10. Well, that time Bonner drove the right baseline. Instead of going up with it and realizing the Beechers walked his shot a few times tonight, he stopped, pivoted, and then turned and dished it out to an open Quattro for the 3. Pendleton ball, down 10. 5:23 to go. Ball deflect out of bounds. Stays with Pendleton. Bottom of your screen. It'll be inbounded here for Cosmore. Levi, Bennett, Maddox, Anderson, Ashton Licklider all come back in. Rosenall comes out, as does Wilfong and Quattro. Okay, here we go. Cosmore at the scores table, bounces in, bottom of the screen to Owens. Owens give and go, back to Cosmore. Cosmore under the basket, dishes it back out. They work it around the perimeter to Kimball, right wing. Kimball, left wing to Owens, the freshman. Owens backs his way into the foul line, hands it off to Kimball. He'll take a jumper and miss it badly from the left baseline, and we got a foul on the floor against Owen Knotts. After the shot, I think, on a push. Daniel Helmick not happy with that. No, that's not on Knotts. That's on Maddox Anderson, his 4th. That's even worse. So Anderson picks up his 4th, team 6th. 10-point Mountain Line lead, 4:40 to go, 4th quarter. Smith, left corner, dribbles around the foul line area. Smith dishes out, wide open 3. Owens got it. That's their first made field goal of the second half. 13 for the freshman Owens. 47-40, they press. Tucker breaks it, and a missed shot by Knotts. Contested by Beechler. Ball down to Pendleton on the rebound. Dusty Smith. And Anderson's got to be careful. He may have picked up. No, traveling is the call. I thought they were going to get Anderson for his 5th, but no, they call traveling on Smith. I think that's the right call, but you always worry in those situations. You never know when they may get to reach before the walk. 2-2-1 press by the Wildcats. Pendleton still in the backcourt. They cross it now across the timeline to Anderson. Deep left corner, far side of the floor, top of your screen. And Anderson brings that basketball back in the middle of the floor to restart it. Run some clock. 47-40, 7-point Tucker lead. Bonner through the lane. Bonner up with the left hand, or the right hand, scores it over Beechler, and count it, and the foul. How about the fearlessness of Trevin Bonner? he was able to switch hands, go into the basket. Free throw no good, out of bounds off of Tucker. Tucker now in this game has missed some free throws. They are 6 for 11 at the foul line, 50% in this one. 3:40 to go. They're up 9. Wildcats have the basketball. Dusty Smith, bomb to your screen. Left wing. Works around the perimeter. Clayton Cosmore. Cosmore out high. Dribbles that basketball off the left. Now the right hand. He'll pull up. Bounces it inside to Owens. The freshman turns. Oh, had a strip going up. Ball loose. Owens. Or that's Anderson. And he loses it. Stolen by Dusty Smith as Josiah Kimball forces the turnover. Back comes the Wildcats the other way. Cosmore loads up a three. No good, but before the shot, a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Bodkins. Full timeout. We'll take it with him to hear a word from our sponsors. That comes with 3:05 to go here in the fourth. Tucker County 49, Pendleton 40. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube live page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of what I call and what they call home of the Mr. Big. That's right. Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, Grand Slam Grill, and St. George Medical Clinic. This broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley, Specialized Podiatry Care, located at the Davis Medical Center in Elkins, and by the Paint Store. Okay. Timeout has come to a close. Situation here, 3:05 to go in this one, 49-40 is the Tucker lead. They've led by as many as 12. That came back in the third quarter. Cosmore gets it in right corner to Owens, the freshman. One hands it back out high to Kimball. Josiah Kimball back to Owens, deep right wing extended. Owens flashing out high. It's Cosmore with it. Cosmore back over to Smith. He penetrates the lane, leaves it for Beechler. Baseline jumper up and in. Good from 18 feet out, right baseline by Jacob Beechler. He now has 9. They press 2-2-1 variety. Tucker still has it. Bennett brings it across the timeline. Over to Anderson. Quick release three. He's open. No. And the rebound down to the Wildcats. Chase Owens with 2:23 to go. They're down 7. They have the orange. Clayton Cosmore done a great job on him tonight. And they get it out high post and double teamed his Beecher, and he's fouled. Let's see who they get. It's either Knotts or Licklider. And it's going to be on Licklider, and that's his 4th. So I'll give you the foul situation for Tucker in a moment. 17 foul against the Mount Lions. Beecher's free throw is up and good. He now has 10. So 4 fouls apiece now for Maddox Anderson and Ashton Licklider. Same 2 that were in foul trouble in their first game. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound, though, by the Wildcats. And the shot missed by Owens, and he's fouled. He slipped right in there. And that was a no-no for Tucker. They let him slip in there and get that rebound, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a timeout called by Daniel Helmick. He's not happy. That's the 3rd foul called on Owen Knotts. Timeout Tucker County. And that comes with 2:12 to go in this one. Well, it's a 6-point game, 49-43, and it'll be the freshman Chase Owens at the line to shoot 2 with a chance to cut this to a 4-point game. Both these teams have played extremely hard here tonight, like we thought. This is a rivalry. It's a sectional rivalry as well. The defense has been much better in the second half for both teams. But Tucker County is starting to commit some costly mistakes here with some turnovers and allowing to give up some second chance opportunities. Both teams have turned it over tonight, more than what both respective head coaches would like, but a lot of that's due to the defense. So Owens out of pure hustle at the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's 1 for 1 at the line tonight. 13 points in the game from the freshman Owens thus far. Foul shot no good. That's big. Second free throw. Zip. Good. 14 for Owens. 49-44. It's a 5-point lead. They're pressing 2-2-1. Tucker's done a pretty good job breaking it thus far, and they do again. It's not a press designed to turn you over. It's a press designed to annoy you and work the ball up the floor. High post. It's Knotts. Back to a cutting Anderson. Little finger roll. Scoop shot. Up and in. Over the outstretched arms of Jacob Beechler for Maddox Anderson. He has 11. 51-44. Minute 45 to go in the game. Cosmore, left block, bulls his way in. Throws it up. No good. Intimidated by Licklider. And the foul against Pendleton on the rebound. I think it's on Cosmore. It is. You know, Cosmore picks up his team's third, but he is only 6'2", and he's been intimidated by the size of Tucker tonight. Tucker struggling getting it up the floor. Anderson saves it to Bonner. Bonner drives between 2, and he's fouled. Well, they struggled to get it across. They found a way. And Bonner splits a double team and draws the foul. It'll be a floor foul, non-shooting. Third on Dusty Smith. Fourth on the team. So Pendleton has fouls to give. And you got to think, down here, 51-44 for minute 25 to go. They're going to foul quickly to force Tucker to the line, you would think. And try to play aggressive here, like right there. Anderson drives right by Dusty Smith, and the runner in the lane is good. 53-44, back to a 9-point lead. 3-possession game now. Tucker does not, absolutely in no way, needs to foul here. 3 in the air for Kimball, right side, no good. Cosmore and Licklider. Licklider takes it away from Cosmore. They call a jump ball, and the possession there at the scores table favors Tucker. 56.8 to go, and you got to think Pendleton's going to have to foul here quickly. Down 9. They only have 14 fouls. Tucker breaks the press. Anderson drives in, pulls up, jumper in and out, no good. Rebound, Jacob Beechler. Gets it to Dusty Smith. Pass ahead to Kimball, right corner. Kimball goes inside to Cosmore. A shot no good. Rebound, Licklider. They're not fouling. They're going to try to press in. They do foul finally in the backcourt with 31 seconds. And that's on Cosmore, his 4th. But again, only 5 team fouls. A little surprised they haven't tried to become more aggressive with the reaches and trying to force some steals here. They had fouls to give. And exactly what they're going to do here is Kimball fouls Anderson, and that's the 6th team foul. First on Kimball. And you'll probably see that quickly here. Kimball tried to foul Bonner. He spun away from it. Bonner brings it in the front court. Dusty Smith doesn't want to foul him because he has multiple fouls. Kimball picks up his 2nd there. And that is the 17th foul. That will send Tucker to the line for the 1-and-1. With 21.1 to go in the clock. Down 9 is Pendleton. Trevin Bonner is 1 for 3 at the line tonight. Foul shot number 1, short, no good. Boy, Tucker's got to work on the free throws. Out of bounds off Licklider. Tucker has to get those foul shots to go. They have too many good guards out there that can shoot the ball that should be better free throw shooters than what they're showing. But it's early. It's only week. It's only the 2nd game of the year. Kimball into the front court, throws up an off-balance leaner, no good, and he's bailed out by Mitch Mayo and fouled by Tucker. And that's on Owen Knotts, and I believe that is his 4th. So he becomes the 3rd mountain line to pick up his 4th foul. It'll be the 19th foul. It'll be a shooting foul nonetheless because he was in the act of his off-balance shot. Is Josiah Kimball. And he is 4 for 4 at the line here in this game. Now Jeremy Botkins discussing something with Mitch Mayo. And he wants to sub in. They're taking Kimball out. Jeremy Botkin not happy with him. And they're going to put in Beechler to shoot for him. It's interesting. No good. So Beechler will shoot the free throws instead. Usually you only see that with an injury. But something that Jeremy Bodkins was arguing with Mitch Mel about. He wanted his player out, and he wanted him out now. Wasn't happy. Second free throw, good for Braden Beechler. That's his first point tonight. 53-45, 10 seconds to go. Tucker breaks the pressure. Quattro gets it to Knotts, and Pendleton will not foul. Clock at 3, 2, 1, and Tucker wins their first game of the year. It was a hard one, but they earned it. 53-45, the final over Pendleton County. Tucker County led by as many as 12 points tonight. Pendleton never led. They had to lead, cut to 1 multiple times in the first half, and then Tucker County used a 13-4 scoring edge in the third quarter to win it. We'll come back for our post-game show to wrap it up right after this. Final score once again, Tucker County wins it 53-45 to improve to 1-1 on the year. And Pendleton falls to 2-2 on the season. These two teams will play again later. And the new calendar year, 2023. Okay, tonight's scoring for the Wildcats. They're led by the freshman Chase Owens. 14 points tonight, 5 field goals. 2 of them were threes, 2 for 3 at the line. 10 points for Jacob Beechler, 4 field goals, 2 out of 5 at the foul line. 4 points for Dusty Smith, 8 points apiece for Clayton Cosmore and Josiah Kimball, and 1 point for Braden Beechler on a free throw. 16 field goals for the Wildcats, 2 of them were threes. 11 for 16 at the foul line, 45 points. And scoring by quarters for Pendleton, 12 in the first, 18 in the second, which was their best, 4 in the third, which was their worst, 11 points in the fourth. Tucker County held Pendleton in the second half, folks, to 2 field goals defensively. How about that stat? Pendleton had a lot of points to foul line in the second half, especially the fourth quarter, but only 2 made field goals in the second half for Pendleton County. For Tucker tonight, 14 points lead the way. Trevin Bonner, 6 field goals, 1 being a 3, 1 for 4 at the line. 13 points for Maddox Anderson. Did not score in the first game, scored 13 here. 6 field goals, 1 being a 3. Levi Bennett scored 7 points tonight, 2 twos and 1 3. 4 points for Owen Knotts on a field goal and 2 for 2 at the line. Ashton Licklider, 2 field goals, 1 for 2 at the line for 5 points. Aaron Quattro, 1 field goal. It was a 3. 2 for 3 at the line, 5. Nearly made a half-court shot at the buzzer at the end of the third as well. Garrett Wolfong did not score. Was 0 for 1 at the line. And Ethan Rosenall, 5 big first-half points on a made 3 and a made 2. Totals for Tucker, 16 twos, 5 threes, 6 for 12, though, at the line. That's got to get better. That's only 50%. 53 points. Scoring for the Mount Lions by quarter, 18 in the first, 13 in the second, 13 in the third, and 9 in the fourth. One next broadcast of Mount Lion basketball here on the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page. We have a doubleheader, a day-night, I guess you could say doubleheader on Wednesday at approximately 1:15 or 1:30 Wednesday afternoon. Tucker County boys will play host to East Hardy in a makeup game. I will be here for that one. And then the nightcap at around 7:15 approximately, maybe closer to 7:30. Tucker County girls will be competing in their holiday tournament. And they will play Union High School out of Mount Storm, West Virginia, around 7:15, 7:30 right here on Tucker County Sports.com, a part of the Tucker County High School Gym YouTube page. Dave Helmick will be here with me on Wednesday to join me for the boys game, and I will be working solo for the nightcap on the girls game. Both games Wednesday here at Tucker County High School. Again, the final score tonight, Tucker County led by as many as 12 points. They led the entire way. Pendleton cut it to 1 multiple times, but not enough. 53-45 Tucker over Pendleton County. We'll talk to you Wednesday night. So long, everybody.